Scorpios, welcome back, or welcome to the channel. Scorpio, we're here to take a look at your person and see what it is that they're thinking about you currently. All right, what you may not be seeing or hearing or knowing, and what they're thinking about you overall. All right. We're going to ask Spirit for any warnings if necessary. Just show Scorpio Spirit what it is that their person, what's really happening in the inner recesses of their person's mind. All right, Scorpio, keep in mind this is a general reading. If you feel it's not resonating with you, don't panic. It just simply means that you need to go ahead and subscribe so that when your message drops in the next few days, you're the first one to know about it. Also, keep in mind, Scorpio, that, these are predictive readings. It just may not have happened yet, and that's why it doesn't resonate. All right. I apologize for the background noise. As soon as I turn the camera on, I swear to you, it's like my neighbors over there welding. I don't know if they are I don't know, are they building a car in their apartment or something? Like, I don't know what's happening. So I apologize. But let's get started. Spirit, let's get some messages on the board. We're going to start with the oracle cards, and then we're going to do a deep dive with the tarot. What does Scorpio need to know about how their person thinks about them, feels about them? Let's go, Spirit. All right, our first message comes by way of fill your cup. That is followed by fresh start. Up next, we have all eyes on you. Ooh. All right, Scorpio, this is your person, man. And what I'm getting from these oracles with the fill your cup, they're really feeling everything about you as far as, what you provide, what you bring to the relationship, and how you carry yourself, how you care for them, how you, they're just, it's this feeling that overcame me. I just like being in your presence, and I just like watching you. It's like watching an exotic creature that they have no knowledge of, that they're just in awe. Like, that's the feeling that I'm getting with us. Like, they feel very fulfilled just doing that alone. But then they spend time with you, and just the little things that you do that naturally make your person feel better, that's happening too. This is just a very magical feeling. Like, it's like the feeling of, you could sit and watch a certain person all day. Just watch them. Even just the simple things that they do, how they carry themselves, their movements, their laugh, the smell of their cologne, like everything is feeling just intriguing. And then I have this fresh start, and it feels like, with this card in particular, this person has felt like they've gotten the crappy end of the stick in love in the past, right? Now, I'm also getting a distinct message that Spirit says, in a lot of those cases, they deserved it because of what they were doing, right? In past connections. Like, a lot of them deserve some of that crap that they received, right? But in this case, they're looking at you like a fresh start. Like, I'm going to do this right because this feels so special and different. I don't want to mess it up. I don't want to bring any bad karma into this. I just want this to go well because this feels like my chance to have a connection and get it right. That's what I'm getting. It totally aligns with the messages coming through from the Fill Your Cup card. And all eyes on you, we've already said it, man. We've already said it. Like, they can't take their eyes off of you, Scorpio. Like, you, whether you're a feminine or masculine Scorpio, you're that it person, right? Like, you're the it person for them. Like, this is like, if you haven't been getting flowers from this person, or if this person maybe has taken you somewhere like a botanical garden to walk around, like, flowers is coming through. I mean, the flowers are coming off of this card in a very strong way. So if you have not received flowers from this person, then it's something about being around that type of vegetation, that type of plant life. Like, there's going to be an experience that will seem magical, whether it's walking through a botanical garden, whether it's going to something like a rose garden. I know in many parts of at least the US where I am, it's winter, right? So a rose garden may not necessarily be in bloom, but there are botanical gardens that are indoors that are maintained. Like, there's something there. And Scorpio, to be honest with you, tarot readings give you the edge because it gives you so much information. And if you really wanted to just like have a super magical experience with this person, take them, plan a date to like a botanical garden. Like, a, if you're in a winter climate, definitely do like an indoor botanical garden. But if you are somewhere where it is summer, if you're in that part of the world where it's spring or summer, go to a rose garden. Like, seriously, this day will stick with them for a long time. No one will measure up to the experience that the two of you have there, right? And even if they're like, botanical garden, why do you want to go there? Like, do it. Insist on the date. Like, it's going to be so different and so unique, and what happens there is going to stick with them. So that came through as a clear message from Spirit. Hey, you want to make a splash on this person in a way that no one else does? You want to stand out from the rest? Do that, Scorpio. Do that. Okay? So let's go ahead and take a deeper dive into these messages with the tarot. And let's see if, I mean, that was deep. The Oracle gave us a lot, okay? A lot. Gave us a, a strategy on how to impress this person in a way that no one else is going to be able to. Like, the Oracle went in, all the way in, but we're going to go deeper, okay? Because that's what we do over here. We go deeper. And let's go in with the tarot. Oh my goodness, Scorpio. If you haven't already subscribed and became a member of this family, what are you waiting on? You see what we do over here. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button and join us. All right, I got cards flying. Okay, we're going to see what that's about in a moment. But let me give one more shuffle here. And then we'll get these messages on the board. Spirit, let's break down these oracle messages. So to clarify the Fill Your Cup oracle, we have the Two of Wands in the reverse. That is followed by the Eight of Swords. Next up, we have, to clarify fresh start, we have the Four of Swords in the reverse, followed by Temperance. To clarify all eyes on you, we have the Knight of Cups in the reverse and the Seven of Cups. All right, this is interesting, Scorpio, for sure. So let's get into it. So clarifying Fill Your Cup, we have the Two of Wands in the reverse. And when we have the Two of Wands, upright, that's what I was trying to do, show you upright. When we have it in an upright manner, it talks a lot about, well, looking at what you have and planning towards the future as far as increase, right? And a lot of times that comes as a message when you're talking about money or business or things of that nature. And in this case, your person, while intrigued with you, for sure intrigued, absolutely intrigued, they're not quite yet at the stage of jumping ahead to make those future plans, right? Not solidly. Even if on the outside they give the appearance of that, they're not solidly there from a mental perspective. They're not. Because of this Eight of Swords, we talked about over here with the fresh start how they have not, you know, they feel as if they've been wronged in love in the past. So they're hesitant to jump ahead and start thinking about future plans, right? Like I said, a lot of times we go into relationships and we know what's expected of us. And if we feel like the person expects us to be thinking ahead to the future, then we give that appearance, right? They're not necessarily, so if in your case that is what you are, what is happening, it's not that they're giving that appearance in order to dupe you or trick you. It's like they just don't want to upset, they don't want to rock the boat, right? They want this to go smooth. They know that. They know they want this to go smooth. They know this is an opportunity for them to do something big in regards to love. They know. They know that you are unique and intriguing to them. There's just some residual fear because in the past, with all of this, all of these connections that haven't gone well, like I said, for many of them, it's because of some of the things that they've done. All right, but we're not going to play the blame game here. In those broken connections, one of the things that they came to feel was that love and relationships can feel like a trap, a prison, all of their own. So this is like they're not feeling imprisoned by you, which is one of the things that has you, you know, in this status of being so unique to them, right? You're not, they don't feel locked down and imprisoned by you, which is different for them all in and of itself. But they have some of that residual fear there, right? So it's something that they need to work on. That's not something that you can do or smooth over. They have to actually, you know, be a big boy, big girl, step up to the plate and be an adult and work through that, right? So just so I'm clear, Spirit wants you to have an awareness of that. They don't want you to jump in and fix that. They just want you to understand that if you're not seeing the moves forward in regards to planning and looking towards the future, that is why, at least at this time, at this very time that you're reading, that you're watching this message, which is timeless, so it's going to catch you at the right time. That's what's happening in their mind. Okay? All right. So clarifying this fresh start, Scorpio, we have the Four of Swords in the reverse. And this is like I said, this is different. They realize that this connection, so Four of Swords upright would mean like, let me take a break, let me take a rest, we're on a break. Here they're like, no, it's time to move forward because I can't afford to take a break from Scorpio because Scorpio's unique. I'm trying to make this work. I'm just trying to go about it in a way that makes sense, that's not overwhelming. But yeah, I recognize I can't sleep on Scorpio. If I sleep on Scorpio, Scorpio move on to something else, something better. We can't have it. So There's a realization of that. And that's big, Scorpio. You balance out when they're with you. You balance out a lot of things for them. You balance out a lot of feelings. You balance out what their beliefs are about what love is supposed to be, what relationships are supposed to be. You balance it out. They have not met someone in the past that does that. And you do that, Scorpio. All right. Now, can they get over this? Can they move past the little fears? That's the question. Because you definitely balance them out. But we know, sometimes you have the best situation.